Hey guys, my name is Megan, for those of you who don't know me. And I haven't been writing on my blog for a few months now, since just before Christmas. And the reason behind that was I felt really bogged down by the amount of opinion articles and sort of negativity that's flying around the internet right now. And so my initial intention was to come back with more research style papers. And after I sat with that now for a few months, and it's still a part of my plan, but something came to me the other day that I should, or I want to share my messages through video, because I think they're a little bit more personal. And these topics are really personal and individual, and things that I hope help you work through so that you can live your best life. And being here talking to you today through this avenue is something that I feel super uncomfortable about. It irks me. I feel really weird. I hate pictures. For those of you who don't know me, I just use pictures and take pictures for marketing purposes. And so it's not an avenue I really enjoy, but I feel really passionate about sharing my messages, so I'm going to do it anyway. So today I wanted to talk to you about fear, right? And moving beyond our fears and what sort of stops us, and just how I've sort of moved beyond my fear of being out there, of having my face on this page and sharing the message. I encourage you to take a look at your fears and what's stopping you. And I did some research on what fear is, and what came back, good old Wikipedia. Fear is the feeling induced by a perceived danger or threat that occurs in certain types of organisms, which cause a change in metabolic or organ functioning, and ultimately a change in behavior, such as fleeing, hiding, freezing, or doing something that's perceived to cause a traumatic event. And fear is closely related to, but should be distinguished from, the emotion of anxiety, which occurs as a result of threats that are perceived to be uncontrolled or unavoidable. And you see, fear has this physical response, this change in our body, and it moves us into this fight or flight state of survival, which is really natural, because when we were first on this planet, that's what we had to do. We had to fight to stay alive, to get our food. Now that we've evolved and it's not a daily fight, we still struggle with that fight or flight response, but instead through thought. And so our thoughts come in and help create our own reality and perceived fears that maybe aren't things that we should even be worrying about, right? People are afraid of so many different things. Afraid of terrorism, afraid of natural disasters, of losing their job, of being alone, of spiders, death, intimacy, rejection, driving, and failure. And so a part of the process of moving through your fears is being able to identify them. And then to be able to identify what's stopping you. Like, why are you not able to move beyond it? Is it for reasons within yourself, your ego? Is it literal perceived threat of end of life, right? Probably not something you should move through unless you're a thrill seeker out there, my stunt doubles. But is that fear real? Or is it something that you've created in the reality of your mind? And then how can you shift that reality within your mind to refocus on, instead of the fear, what's just beyond the fear, that growth, that what's next right in front of you? Because oftentimes what we want, what we need, what fulfillment can be offered to us in our lives is just beyond fear. But we live in this place of comfort, of ease, not realizing that every day is painful because we look at fear. And if we were just to move beyond it, we would no longer see that fear. We would open ourselves up to growth, to opportunity, to this moment in time where every moment we are fulfilled. And so instead of seeing your fear as this stopping point of forgetting everything and running, right? Fear, forget everything and run. Can we see fear as this opportunity to feel everything and rise? Fear, feel everything and rise above, to be yourself, your best self, to do what you were here to do, what you came here to set out and achieve, because you know you can. And be confident in that journey as you take on this Monday morning. I hope you guys all have a great day. Stay tuned next week for Mantras with Meg.